Purchasing a foreclosure can be very complicated. There are plenty of mistakes that can be made and that are very costly. So stay tuned and I'll share with you 5 mistakes to avoid when buying a foreclosure. Hi, I'm Kelley Knitz, the leader of the Kelley Knitz Team. Thanks for joining me again. Buying a foreclosed home can be a great bargain, but there are some pitfalls involved. So here are 5 tips that'll help you avoid some of the costly mistakes that can be made. Number 1, don't limit yourself to just foreclosures, because there are regular houses that are on the market that you can get the same value for, only they may not have some of the troubles that are attached to a bank-owned property, such as the neglect that the home has had that can cause a lot of issues. So make sure, because those foreclosed homes do come with that kind of baggage, to look at the traditional listings as well. You may be able to find a decent deal that way also, and end up in a better neighborhood you like, or with a better style home that you prefer. Second, don't try to do it all by yourself. Find a good real estate agent that knows the ins and outs of buying a foreclosed home. You need that kind of guidance and a professional who's familiar with this type of transaction, because it's such a different type of transaction than a regular conventional home buying transaction is. So get a good real estate agent and a good real estate attorney. Number 3, do your homework. Know how much you can spend, get pre-qualified, get comfortable with the payment, that your payment might be, and check out the different areas and neighborhoods you might want to live in, and before you decide to buy, to make sure that the neighborhood meets your criteria. And then fourthly, attend the inspection. Especially with the bank-owned property, you want to make sure you go on the inspection, because there's going to be more problems than traditionally with the home during the inspection. So follow that inspector around, ask any questions, and make sure that any repairs that are needed are ones that you can afford, because typically with a bank-owned property, the biggest repairs that I've come across from my experience would be having a mold issue, or the pipes burst and there's problems as a result of that, such as the furnace might need replaced and those types of things. So there's a lot of neglect involved when buying a bank-owned property. So make sure you follow your home inspector around to make sure you have the funds available to take care of those repairs as needed. And finally, number 5, think long-term. Buying a foreclosure does not guarantee that you're buying at the low end of the market. In fact, markets fluctuate. And right now, they're kind of heading up just a little bit this way. We, in the past, had a market where they were declining. And so typically, the market actually repeats itself. It has cycles. So the better time to buy any home really is when we're in the down, the bottom end of the cycle. And right now, we're coming up out of a bad cycle and heading up. So we're still not at the top of the market, or we haven't reached a balloon or anything like that. So it's a good time to buy real estate. It's good for sellers and it's good for buyers, because the rates are so great right now. Buying a foreclosure can be a profitable experience, or it can be a big mistake. So it's up to you to take the time to get the right professionals on your side, get a good real estate attorney, and that will determine the outcome of your experience. And hopefully it's a positive one. So I'd like to thank you again for allowing me to share this information with you. If you like the information, click the like button. And if you'd like to see more videos as they become available and be notified when they are available, hit the subscribe button. And finally, if you have any questions or comments, just leave them in the comment section and we'll get the answers to you as soon as possible. Thanks for joining us.